Hey guys, Master here with Starfarer. Now, I did a recording of this a while ago, and it pretty much went through, like, how to play, pretty much. And, well, that was about the time when I stopped, and I think I did a bad job on it, and I was, debating whether to put it on YouTube or not, and I decided not to. But I think I should just skip the how to play thing and just go straight to the let's play. So, let me give you a quick run through of what Starfarer is. Starfarer is, you have a fleet right now. You start out with one, and you can see I'm controlling it by, I'm holding down left click, and I'm just moving around. But if I show you the map and you press this, you do it by pressing tab, and you can right click to look around the map and scroll in and out. These guys are bad guys, and the size of the triangle emblem is how big they are. So you can see right next to me is a ally that is very large, and if you look right here, he has a lot of ships, and if you know the game, then you can tell that those are very good ships. So I doubt I'll be getting to that in a while, but there's one other side, I guess you could say. It's these guys, and these guys are pretty much like the corporation, and like a giant corporation, and they have really good ships. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I guess, if it's not obvious, it's in space. So, this is an alpha, so this right now is the only galaxy so far, but there will be more, and also there will be like ships that come in from quote-unquote other galaxies, which they really just come from nothing. And if you guys want to, you can check it out. I believe it's free to play. It's been a while since I've actually bought it, or, well, I think I've either paid for it or gave a donation to it. I believe I had to pay a small amount for it, but it wasn't very much. I'll put in the description below how much it costs, and also the website. But as you can see now, I am not going to be able to just go after these medium-sized fleets like this, because they're pretty much, well, they're not any close to these guys, but they're still pretty big, and I'm not going to be able to shoot them, or kill them. I mean, well, shoot them. I'm going to be able to shoot them, but not just kill them. And they also have a base right here, if you can see. This is their planet. This is their base. This is a ally planet, and it's where you'll be buying most of your things. This is the cheaper one, and just go over here. This is the more expensive one, since it's a corporation. Now, there isn't much of a backstory, but there is if you want to look on the website. It goes into some detail of what the story behind this game is. Oh, and also over here, this is a storage place. It's pretty much, if you have extra stuff, you can just throw it over there. If you're waiting for, like, if you have extra fuel or something, which fuel is not even useful in the game yet, so. And you get extra supplies early in the game, and it kind of gets it's unbalanced as you go further into the game. You actually have to start buying, and at the beginning you start selling it, and so yeah. But let's get into some of the gameplay. First of all, let's go. Let's actually, I need to do weapon groups. And maybe do this, and this, and then this. Don't worry about that for now. That's just that's pretty much my configuration for shooting and stuff. So when I'm flying around, and once I get in the battle, I'll show you. And this is my you can customize your weapons on your ships, and if you go here, I'm gonna have to I'll show you later where to get weapons at, and what the weapons do and everything, and how crazy big the ships can get, and all that stuff. So, you can also add modifications. By default, you get this ship. I did not make this ship. I just started a new game just now, and I got this ship right here. Capacitors and vents, that will be like balancing the shooting, pretty much. So you can't just do it unlimitedly shoot guns or just absolutely kill other ships. It'll be you have to get back, and there are also shields, so you have the shields, whenever they get hit, they cost it. And so let's just, I said I wasn't gonna go through what everything was, but I am. Now this guy, he's pretty small, so I'm gonna go after him. Now there's 3 options: leave, move into engage, and open a comm link. Right now, open a comm link only says 3 unique things based off of if they're your friendly, and 2 of them are if they are enemies. And so if you want to read that, go ahead, but I'm not going to. And now when you go to move engage, there's 2 options. You can take personal command, or you can let your second in command handle it. Now I'm going to personally let my go ahead and go into the battle. And if you read what each weapon was on my ship, one of them is a pulse laser, and the other one is tracking missile. So I can just shoot out some of these. And also there's special abilities. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. F is a special ability. Mine is to make my missiles come back faster, and his is to send out flares. So if I just spam them with rockets, then I'll eventually get them. And there we go. Easy as that. Didn't even take any damage, and I never had to put up my shields. So this is the after screen, after battle screen, and over here we'll show all the enemy ships, and over here we'll show all your ships, and this is how much health I have left, and he's disabled, so he doesn't have any health left. And down here is how many units you lost of crew and marines. Marines are if you want to board their ship, and they might have a different use for later on, but it has not been specified yet. And this is the supplies you get from destroying the ship and salvaging it. And supplies are it takes like it takes supplies to repair your ship, feed your crew, all that stuff. Fuel, again, is useless, so I'm gonna be selling that. And there's a gun that I got off the ship. Now, as you can see, my cargo capacity went over, and down here is an accident risk. Now, you have to be like 150% over to actually cause a accident risk, or maybe it's 125%, but I'm not in danger right now. Supplies per day, you can see right there is how much supplies cost per day, and that's my total amount of supplies, that's my travel speed, and that's how much money I have in credits. Oh crap, now we have to get away from these guys who are bigger than me. And right here is the screen for when you go to this, the station. I'm going to go ahead and press that to repair my ship, which is already repaired. And these 3 go to pretty much the same page, and then there's leave at the end. But if I click on this, there are tabs up here that would take me to this. I'm going to go ahead and sell my fuel. It's because, again, it's useless. And I'm going to go ahead and sell my... I might hold on to that. Well, actually, because I am over cargo. Well, let's just see if I can afford another ship real fast. So I'm going to go to frigates, and this is the one I already have, which I might want. Yeah, I think I want that. These are good for when I get to the destroyers, and like this one is meant for carrying those, and it can repair them while in battle. And so can, like, I think these two down here, and they're actually new to the latest update, I believe. Or maybe there's an update that I'm missing. I'm not positive because they don't give out news to email. But then you get to the capital ships, and these are step down from the capital ships. They're pretty big, but they're not like capital size, I guess. They're pretty much just like capitals, except like half the size and not as much weapon slots and stuff. So, and then these guys are pretty much they're a step up from frigates. And then there's fighters who are just people who, ships who like to just, they are pretty much, they're the only type of ship that has more than one in each thing, whatever you want to call them, but like they all go together instead of these who would just go separately, and each one you get to command separately, but these come together, and they're easily destroyed. But since there's so many in one, and then you have these who can heal them, they make it useful for medium-sized battles. Because if one gets destroyed, then it just goes back to this, and then ta-da, you have a new ship. And it doesn't cost fleet, so win-win. Now, I believe I'm just going to go for this. Now, this is a tanker for fuel, but again, it's useless, so I'm not going to use it. Or get it, I mean. I think I'm just going to go with this. And confirm how much more. I need 3 more crew. So let's go ahead and get green crew because they're cheap. They're kind of like the recruits, and I cannot afford to get regular people. So now if we come here, ooh, I cannot afford much. Let's see if I can sell some of my cargo. Also, let's sell this because that can't even go on. I can't afford some. Let's get tactical laser. I guess I could get this. I wish I could have that. Well, no. That's unguided. Yeah, this will do. Because they're guided and there's a lot of ammo. It does a decent amount of damage, so we'll just go ahead and do that, and we'll press auto for weapon group since I am not driving this. And then we come over here to what modification was when I put on the ship. So let's give him like, so yeah, that'll be just fine. And we'll give him that, and well, let's see. Let's do that. Let's give him some more flux capacity. And I think that'll be good. Now, plenty of flux left over, which is what you use when you are pretty much shooting. Now, says finishing refit, but it automatically finishes once you leave, so. Except for a few ships which take like a day, in-game day, which isn't very long, of course. Oh god. Oh god. Let's see if I can pick on anybody. Let's go this way. Now, I probably could take them, but I'm not gonna take the chance with these guys nearby. And I'm pausing the game with spacebar. Oh. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Go after them. And we'll take personal command. And let's go. Now, what I can do is once we get closer, I press tab to pull up like the map. Oh, wait, we're not close enough apparently. Alright, now I can click on this guy and press intercept, and this guy is going to go right for him. So he can go for him, and I can go for this other guy. Now I'm just going to spam this guy with air, missiles, even though he's gonna... Now this guy doesn't have any shields, and I have shields. By right-clicking I get shield, and this is called an Omni Shield, which will let me, it's pretty much directional where my mouse is. Now it does have a limited speed, so it doesn't just follow my mouse all the way around, and it gets more obvious as you go higher. Like the more advanced ships, they take longer for their Omni Shields, if they do have Omni Shields. Some of them don't. And you can see him spamming his rockets too, but his are short range, so whenever you see their flame go out, the missiles flame go out, you can hardly notice it, but that's when it becomes unguided, and some missiles don't even have the guided, so now you can see me just... Now lasers take up quite a bit of your flux, and I'm just gonna drift along here. Now, the same as the shields, weapons take time to move from left to right too, and I can show you that by doing this. Oh god, while I'm getting attacked. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll just turn off that so it can go back to autopilot. And earlier I showed you how to do autopilot. I don't think I showed you all the way, but anyways, oh crap. I kind of faced away from there. And these guys are really annoying, because they like to just swarm around you. Now, they don't have shields, but they can get out of range when they want to get out of range. You can see here, we're about to kill. And also, you can release your flux by clicking V. I thought it was F, but it's actually P. F is for the special ability. And you can see down here I got 1,073 credits. I don't really pay attention to that, so I'm just like, oh, how much did I make? Now I got an assault chain gun. That's actually a pretty good gun. And oh, and up here I forgot to mention is how much you can fit of each thing. So fleet is those small ships, and each one has a different amount that they take up. No, wait, sorry, fleet isn't, hangar is, wow, what am I saying? Fleet is for your marines. Cargo is for cargo, or supplies, I mean, and for guns. Fuel is for fuel. Personnel is for crew, of course. I'm not sure. Wait, no, fleet. What am I thinking? Fleet's not for marines. Gosh, fleet's personnel is for marines and crew. Fleet is your ships. Gosh, I'm not thinking right today. Now it looks like these guys are swarming this guy, but they're all gonna die. But let's go help them anyways. Let's go after him. Now these guys are just they're bombers, so I'm not gonna have the most fun time with them, but these are just those small ships. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell him to intercept, and they're actually damaged from a previous fight. Also, up here, if you look at this, I have 2 commands here, and I have command points right here that go down every time I give a command. I believe that it goes up the max amount, or the amount that you get at in the beginning of the battle goes up as you get more fleet. I could be wrong on that, or maybe it's the class of your commanding ship, which you can assign. I'll show you that later on, but and then this is fleet points for the you have a limited amount of ships that can be on the field at once, and you can call for reinforcements as you lose those ships. So once you start getting a larger fleet, then you'll be limited to a certain amount of ships, so you have to strategically pull in ships and then have them be replaced and stuff. So now I can cancel the assignment, and yeah, and you can also see more info, which I have never done before, but shows you all the statistics of this. And some of these will actually have omni shields or shields, just regular front shields, but let's go ahead and spam them with missiles, and done. That's how easy they are. Now once you get like 2 of them that have 4 each that just surround you, then it gets a little bad. But I got 1,000 credits but no supplies. That's because I'm pretty sure they cannot carry supplies, so let's go ahead and attack these. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you guys that each time you get more missiles and stuff, so there's no limit on, well, there is a limit on ammo, but like it's per battle that you're limited to it, and not not like you have to buy ammo for each of your ships. There we go. Spamming rockets always works. And also the guided missiles will go for a different target once that target has been destroyed, and they'll eventually blow up. So now we come up to this guy, and let's get closer before we start shooting our missiles at. And that's the last part. Ooh, let's back off. Now you can see right here my flux and my hull. My hull is the second one, my flux is the top one. And friendly down here. Show that I'm friendly. What can I say about that? Once your flux gets all the way up, let me see if I can get him to get my flux all the way up. So when you get your flux all the way up, you overload, and you cannot shoot, you cannot pull up your shields, but you can move. And you want to quickly get away and vent your flux by pressing V. And then it goes quickly down, and you're back in the battle. Machine guns cause a lot of flux for when they're shooting you, and lasers cost a lot when you're shooting them. So this right here, this setup is a bad setup. It costs a lot of flux and stuff. Now this is the use for Marines. You see this over here, it says boardable. You know, you can either board it or scrap it. Let's say you don't want it, you can scrap it, but I want it, so I'm going to board it. This may cause Marines, and by causing Marines, or using Marines, it's them dying because the crew is fighting back, I guess. And so now you have it in your crew, but oh yay, I want those. But I don't have enough fleet for, or enough crew for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head back to this base over here. Wait, is that the enemy one? No, I don't. Oh, that's the enemy. No, is that okay? So now you can see I have 3 people now. Yay! You can zoom out pretty far. Oh, these guys are trying to. Oh, don't attack me! Don't attack me! Stop it! Oh God, no! Dear God! Wasn't paying attention there for a second. Almost died. So now I just got rid of all that. Just got like 1,000. And I need 9 more crew. Now, I didn't know this for a long time, but you can hold shift and click, and you can drag to get a certain amount. Now, whenever I first started playing, I just wait until I had enough money, and I just get them all. And that's not a good thing, because then you have accident risk, so you start losing people in whenever you run out of supplies. So I just grabbed all these supplies, and then I had accidents, and that caused my ships to lose health, and I would lose supplies, so that cost money. So I would quickly try to go over to the other place, that storage place I was telling you about, but I didn't know that you could do this, so it was terrible. So let's go ahead and grab a few more Marines. Let's grab about 10 more. And we'll grab some regular crew. So we'll grab like 15 so that we have extras for when they die during battle, which they can. Let's... Now I can sell my fleet. I could sell these guys. Sell them. Sell them. And get him. I could do that, yeah. And then I can also, well, not yet, but yeah, I can't yet, but we'll go ahead and do that. Like I said before, this is the guys that can carry these, and they cause the fleet amount, or not the fleet amount, but the hangar amount to go way up. So if I grab this way, it goes down to 5, and it goes up to 20, and as you can see, I have too much cargo for 1 ship, and too much personnel for 1 ship. So, but I still need 39 more crew members. So I'm gonna go over here, and since there's not even enough regular crew members here, but there's 496 green crew, I'm gonna go ahead and grab them, and I need 49. So let's go ahead and grab. Oh, that was weird. 60, 50, 60. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab 60. Just, again, so that I don't run out of personnel while in the middle of space, or right after attack. And then I'm going to refit. And, as you can see, this I have in here, right here. This is Harpoon, or MRM. And if I go here, and just go ahead and grab him. And you can also grab stuff from the store. You don't have to buy it and go to the other kind of this that you can do like in the middle of space. But I have a light dual cannon and a Vulcan cannon. They're the ones that you have already are at the top, and then the rest of them are at the bottom. Now they do cost points, which I have a limited amount, so that again it's not overpowered, and I don't just do like a bunch of flux capacitors and vents, which vents gradually get rid of flux as you time goes on. But as you can see right here, I have 35 out of 35 points, and I cannot buy anything or put anything on. Now if I just go ahead and get rid of off all this, I can get stuff now. So now, with that in mind, I can see the damage per second on that box that appears, and DPS, damage per second, and then ammos toward the bottom right. Now I want something with a lot of ammo, yet does a decent amount of damage. So, it looks like this does a lot of damage, but the accuracy is pretty bad. And this costs a lot of flux, and it doesn't have as much ammo, and doesn't do as much damage, and it costs more points. So I'm just gonna go for this. This weird sound, and let's go ahead and go with this again. So that's all my weapon slots, and what I usually like to do is I like to control the missile and let the other stuff do its own thing. Now I'm going to do this so that this up here is auto fire, like I said I would show you before, and that makes it to where any weapons down these slots are on auto fire. This is missiles, and it's not on auto fire because, well, auto fire with missiles, you have to be directly looking at the ship for it to actually shoot on auto fire, or it has to be within the range. And most of the time with missiles, within range is not very much range. So I'm just gonna go with this. Oh wait, no, slots have individual range. If you could look right here, these are actually pie charts, and right there you can see at the very bottom there's a little pie piece cut off. That is the range that I cannot reach, and most of the guns on this ship can just spin all the way around. I'm probably not going to be using it for the missile to spin all the way around because it is guided, so it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to get more missiles, and I'm going to get more ammo to go along with these weapons, so all of their ammo gets increased. And I'm going to increase my flux capacitors and my flux vents. Let's just go and do 5.5. And this has an Omni shield also. And I will be right back. Now guys, I just realized we're at 31 minutes, so I'm going to just go ahead, and when we come back I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to, oh god, what? Oh, there we go. Alright, so when we come back, I'm going to, let's go ahead and sell these. When we come back, we're just going to go around and kill a bunch more ships, and then get more money, and get more ships. So, it should be tomorrow that I put the next episode up, but I'm going to hopefully shorten these down to like 15 minutes just so that upload time is better, except for this episode. But from now on it's going to be like 15-minute episodes just to save my my upload time, and also so that you guys can have the episodes more spread out, and so that whenever I decide not to spend a day not at recording, I can just, you know, put another episode up. So in fact, I actually want a YouTube partnership so I can put on a schedule. That'd be awesome. But so I will see you guys next time.